Joe fans, I'm sorry. Clumsy me. That's why I never made it as a surgeon. Uh, Joe, G.I. Joe fans, it's Joe Motion Videos 82. Honestly, it's me. It's time for another G.I. Joe toy review. I want to thank you guys for being patient with how the videos are coming out. My schedule isn't exactly set anymore to where I could say, yeah, I'm going to, put a video out every Tuesday or whatnot. More than likely, it would be either at the first of the week or towards the end when I have more regular days off. But I'll work something out to where it will be a regular schedule, even if I have to upload the video at work. I could do that without any problem in between patient rounds. I have some downtime after I'm done charting everybody, and sometimes that takes a while, but there's some downtime to where I could do a video or upload one, but already pre-recorded. So thank you guys for your patience with that. It was just one of those nights. The nature of healthcare, you're either extremely bored, moderately bored, or incredibly busy. And it was one of those incredibly busy nights. So it's nice, it keeps my skills sharp and, think fast on my feet kind of thing. And but unfortunately, my line of work, I make money off of the suffering of people. That's not as bad as it sounds. You get sick, you come see us, we do our best to help you feel better. So, yeah, if you want to look at it that way, yeah, I make money off of sick people. But I would absolutely do my job for free if I could afford to. And I honestly mean that. I would. I love this work. Ever since I could remember, I wanted to be in healthcare. So, just briefly, I remember going through these old medical encyclopedias that we had that had the old cellophane pages, and it started with a skeleton, and then you would take a page and put it over the top of the skeleton. That was the circulatory system, the veins of the body, and then you'd put another film over it and be the intestines, and then the muscles, then the layers of flesh, and you would build a human body. And at like the 3D clear anatomic models that you see in the toy stores, something like that, but it was in a encyclopedia. And I do remember, being around 2 years old looking at that and just fascinated with the human body. And that fascination has never gone away. I would catch a fish. Of course, you clean it, and I would look at the intestines and the heart and all that, trying to figure out how it all worked. Just fascinated by it. So that's why I got into this profession. And on top of it, I'm just a natural, caring person. So anyway, there's been a couple requests. One, to do an assembly video of the P-40 Warhawk. And yes, I am going to do that. Absolutely will I do that. I want to put that airplane together. And I wanted to so bad when it came in the mail. I said, know what? I'm going to share it with my friends. That's what this channel is about for me. It's what toy collecting is about. It's about sharing. That's why I do the giveaways. I want to share with you guys not only information, but part of my collection, and just have fun with it. I mean, it's fun. Here I am, a 40-something kid. 40, okay, I'm 46, okay. I'm a 46-year-old kid. I'm not immature, but I still, like a lot of you guys that are watching these videos, I still love toys. And at one point in time, I was ashamed of that. I was afraid to tell certain people, or a lot of people, that I collected toys. It's like, these are for children, and only close friends knew that I had them, and family. And then one day it hit me. Wait a second, there are adults that are collecting. They're not buying it for their kids; they're buying it for themselves. Oh my gosh! And then these toy reviews started popping up on YouTube, and that's what opened me. Hey, you know what? I got to share this with people out there, and I made friends. So yes, I will do an assembly video on that. But there was a request that came up last week to review the Prophet Director Destro from the 6-inch G.I. Joe Classified series. So we'll take a look at him. And then, I'll do that assembly video of the Warhawk. I love World War II aircraft. They're just sexy. I mean, airplanes in general, aircraft to me in general is sexy. I wanted to be a medevac crewman. They have respiratory therapists on medevacs, but two strikes against me. One, I'm too freaking tall. Two, I am too heavy. I could adjust my weight, but I am too tall. For one, those helicopters are very cramped. I could do fixed wing if I want, but there aren't any fixed wing bases around. Choppers that can land on top of hospitals. That's not a problem. But I wanted to fly in a helicopter, so here I am stuck on the ground. But I love aircraft. Always did as a kid. I used to call helicopters hot doctors because I didn't know how to say helicopter. But I want to show you another real sexy airplane. The Phantom. Recently got this. A very generous donation from Duke 45. So Derek, thank you. I've slowly been adding parts to it. So there's still some stuff. The wing components, and I need one of the guns still, but I got the missiles on the bottom. Very beautiful aircraft. I bought the pilot, but I'll quickly show this to you. Right here, this nose piece, this is 3D printed. Timmer reviewed this just this week. This is normally rubber, but that freaking thing is selling for $45. No, you know how much of a tightwad I am. So this is 3D printed, $10. It still has the problem of falling off, and I asked myself the same question: why didn't they just make that one single piece with the cockpit? But they had to give us this stupid rubber tip that falls off. So yeah, I'll be reviewing this as soon as I could get it completed. Beautiful aircraft, very, very nice. If you ever saw the movie Stealth with Jamie Foxx, Jessica Biel, this was the other sexy part of that movie. This looks like the stealth drone that they had. Kind of looks like it. At least that's what it reminds me of. So anyway, let's get into the review of this. The gold-headed Destro, the Iron Grenadier Destro, as we know him, came out in 1988. That was during the Cobra Civil War. Destro just broke away from Cobra, formed the Iron Grenadiers. And that just spawned a whole new thing with Destro. And it's part of G.I. Joe lore. I've never seen one personally, but we've heard that there were a few Destros that were made like this in a 3 3/4 inch that got out of the factory. They made it as a joke, and they called it was known with the collectors as the Pimp Daddy Destro. I really don't like that phrase, but Destro is an honorable character. So, of course, they had to do this one in the new 4-inch version, and why not make him the 6-inch? So, just to let you guys know, when I reach a goal of 500, I'll be giving one of these away with a couple other prizes. So, yeah, Iron Grenadiers came out in 1988. Then later down the road, they had that. It could be, I've never seen one, but they did eventually make one in a 3 3/4 inch size, which was sold with a 3-pack or a 2-pack with the Toys R Us exclusive, and in that type of uniform or outfit. But this one is pretty flashy. So I've only seen one other review of him, a very good review that was done by Joe Fan 82. That man, he just has a perfect voice for radio and for broadcasting and doing these, and he does a very good job with reviewing these action figures. Is just his approach is totally different from everybody else's. So my airplane fell over, so excuse me. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. He is really sweet. Okay, so here he is, the Prophet Director Destro. They did this box a little bit nicer, different artwork than what we're used to seeing. It has a foil metallic lettering on the side, very cartoonish looking Destro there on the back. Of course, the action figures, the 6-inch that we are all accustomed to seeing now, and your little video game symbols. But yeah, this is the Prophet Director Destro. I remember when I bought him, I took a picture of him and sent it to HCC, and he said, "Oh, so you're down with the PDD?" I said, "Yeah, you know me. You know, down with the OPP. Yeah, you know me. Okay." So let's go ahead and just cut this guy open here. Cut that box open. Scoop and lift method. A little safer than just picking it up. Now they tell us not to recap needles at work, but we all do it. My boss didn't hear me say that. He doesn't watch my channel. But very nice Cobra symbol on the inside. I don't work with very many needles as it is, as a respiratory therapist. The only time is if I have to draw blood from your artery to find out what the gases are in your body and your acid levels. And that hurts because it's taken right out of your wrist right here. And I have a scar here on my wrist from when I had to do it in school. Had to have it done on me. So let's go ahead and pop him out, and I'll pause the camera. Alrighty, so taking a look at Destro here. Let's look at his accessories first. He comes with this cape made out of a hard plastic. This is a leopard pelt over a red cape. Pretty nice design on it. Still has the paws on there. A little gold chain, and it actually fits over him really nice. I mean, that's a very nice look. I like that. Pretty cool look on him. Try to bend his ankle so I could stand him up some. Oh, he came with a very futuristic looking gold revolver. Pretty decent. Fits in his holster quite nicely, I might add. His holster is a soft red plastic. You can see there's a pouch here in the front. This looks more like a locking holster where you put the weapon in and you can't just pull it directly up because it locks. And there's a certain way that those are pulled out, and I won't disclose that. just the real holster, that is. I don't feel like that's my place. But he came with a stack of $100 bills that are burning, kind of, showing that he just has money to burn. Came with a pair of sunglasses. I think they just had fun with this Destro. So it doesn't look too bad. Every time I see this Destro with the sunglasses, I think of that song Gotta Wear Shades by 10 Buck 3. Future so bright and gotta wear shades. It starts off, I'm studying nuclear science. I love my classes. Got a crazy teacher, wears dark glasses. Well, yeah. Study nuclear science. I love my classes. I have a crazy Destro who wears dark glasses. So, not too bad. Comes with this gold case with the Cobra emblem on both sides. You open that up. Of course, he has more fuzzles in the front and computer on the inside. And of course, you could store the accessories in his attaché case or briefcase, whatever you want to call it. So he is wearing this very nice maroon outfit. It's like a full body suit. He has leopard print on both legs and up here on the front. Kind of goes down the back a little bit. Very stocky, muscular guy. They kept his wrist rockets, which I think is very cool. That was one of my favorite play features on the first Destro, version 1. Nice movement on the hands. He has these nice little elbow pads on the back. Of course, his collar is popped. He was wearing his medallion, his family crest medallion. And his raised collar, instead of it being red, of course, it's done in the leopard print. And his gold head. Just look at that. They did his face so well. I mean, that is almost a lifelike expression, especially with his eyes shining like they do. Very nice sculpt on the ears as well. Just a great looking figure. Here on his boots, see they're gold tipped knee pads. These are futuristic kind of boots, almost a motorcycle style. Almost a Cobra emblem there on the boot itself. And those do rotate around, and his ankle does have natural articulation like a human's would. But you don't want it to roll out that way. You roll your ankle and could break it or tear tendons and whatnot. But it's not an anatomy class. This is G.I. Joe, right? So, great action figure. If you guys don't have them yet, I suggest you pick them up before the price starts going up too crazy high on them. Or stick around and wait for my giveaway and then, see who's the lucky recipient. But very, very good action figure. The 6-inch line at first, I wasn't sure if I wanted to get it. But it's G.I. Joe, of course. And I had never touched a 6-inch figure before. I saw these, and I absolutely love them. All right, so let me know what you guys think about this. Do you have him? Do you plan on getting him? Or do you even plan on getting the 6-inch figures? These are very cool. They really are. The articulation on them, bar none, fantastic. The detail, everything's just immaculate on these guys. So Hasbro, I'm sure, is getting everything ironed out with the next distribution. So hopefully things will not be as crazy as they are with these things being harder to find. But I enjoy the thrill of the hunt. but some of the prices could get up there. But that's just the nature of the business. People are they make a living off of selling toys, and I can't fault an individual for that. We all have to do something to make money. So anyway, great action figure. Don't know what more to say about this guy outside you can't improve on this. They've got it perfect. I would be a little upset if they did a color variant on him. To tell you the truth, unless they want to do a Grenadier Destro, then of course, totally different Destro. But this specific one, if they did a color variant, I wouldn't be very happy about that personally. But it's Hasbro, it's their company, their toys, they can do what they want, right? So anyway, thank you guys very, very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Big thanks to all my channel supporters. You guys, this is, you've really helped this channel grow with your contributions, and all of you who have subscribed, and especially those that leave comments regularly or even the occasional comment. Thank you very much for that. I love reading those comments. I get back with you guys there. It's just fun. Talking to people across the world. I never would have dreamed that would have been possible. Just microseconds. You talk to somebody even in another state within almost real time, and with it not costing anything really. So that is a miracle of modern science. So yeah, I love speaking to you guys, and thank you very much to my latest subscribers. If your profile is made public, have it set up anonymously, I see your name pop up, I subscribe back to you. If I don't see your name pop up, unfortunately I can't subscribe back to you, but you are all eligible for giveaways. All subscribers are. And I do hold a separate giveaway for my channel supporters, because they've made donations to this channel, which is absolutely not necessary, but welcomed. It helps out. It frees up money to where I could buy toys for giveaways, and it's much appreciated. So thank you guys for that. I do really appreciate it. And you could also be a channel supporter just by helping out with a review, doing a collaboration, or if you have a request and you happen to know a lot about that specific item, hey, we could get together, and you can shoot me an email with your notes and I'll read them aloud, and you could be a channel supporter that way too. That helps out as well. So thank you guys again. I just can't thank you enough. It's very nice to see this channel grow. It's humbling, and I just love meeting everybody. That's the funnest part of this whole thing, is making friends and seeing just how many people out there are really interested in G.I. Joe, or just toys in general. So, again, stay safe out there. Remember, Triple S safety, sanitize at 6 feet, wear your masks, keep your hands clean. Very important. That's number one right there. It's the first line of contact are your hands. So that's the big one right there, keeping your hands clean. Wear your masks in public. Talk to your doctor and your family about getting vaccinated if that's something you choose to do. I've been fully vaccinated. My mother has, and it's not as bad as it seems. You might feel crummy for a few hours afterwards, but that goes away. It's just your body's natural response to the vaccine. your body saying, oh, this is something that's not supposed to be there, and attacks it. Your immune system makes a genetic copy and remembers the virus or the vaccination, and it goes after it. That's why you could have a cold, or somebody in the room could have a cold, but you never catch it because you've already had that cold. Your body remembered that specific virus, and you don't get sick, but other people around you have. So that works with pretty much everything. So that's why vaccinations are so important. We'll get through this, guys. There will be a light at the end of the tunnel. Our great grandparents made it through, or even our grandparents made it through the influenza pandemic. It was just as bad as this, and I did some research on that, and they're running into the same problems that we're running into here. How do we keep businesses open? How do we keep people employed? How do we keep from spreading? Social distancing was used back then. That's why we're using it now, because it worked. Wearing masks in public worked back then. That's why we're doing it now. And even then, there were people fighting against that. No, you can't make me wear a mask. It's against my rights. And hey, that's what's beautiful about this country. We have those freedoms to say, I don't want to do this. And we have those basic human rights to say, no, I don't want this. And that's it. You don't, I won't advocate, go out and, rebel. No, I'm not, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's important to follow what the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, what all the healthcare providers are saying, about this. We're facing it every day. So I just want you guys to be safe. That's all. Plain and simple. I want you to be healthy and happy. I want your families to be healthy and happy. I want to see you guys around. I want to meet you sometime, at a Joe Fest, or just, if we live in the same state. Yeah, I would just love to meet you. Derek and I have struck up a good friendship. In fact, we just live a couple cities away. I work in the same city where he lives. So it's nice. Good guy. But I want to meet the rest of you guys eventually. That would be really neat. That would be the highlight. That's the coup de grace. The grand finale of this whole thing is to meet you guys. That would be something I would carry to my grave. Just beautiful. So I'm talking too much. I'm tired. I get chatty. So thank you very much again. Stay tuned. I promise I might even have it come up today, that this assembly video. I'm not sure what's going on this afternoon. If I have time, I'll shoot that video, but I promise it will be coming up real quick, because I am anxious to put that beautiful bird together. So anyway, you guys take care. Stay safe. Remember, be kind to everyone, especially be kind to animals. They know nothing but unconditional love. So talk to you later. This is Joe Motion Videos 82. Sign off. Bye-bye.